leave the keys with you?
Yes, come through. I'll make some coffee.
Oh, lovely, thanks.
You must have set off at the crack of dawn.
Yeah, I left Scarborough at 6:30.
Oof.
Oh, there's nothing like it, driving through the Dales at this time of the morning. Especially when you're coming home to Beckindale.
How's your mother?
She has her ups and downs, but then which of us doesn't? How's everybody here?
Oh, couldn't be better.
Good.
Ah, Karen.
Hello, Frank.
Nice to see you. You staying with us?
No, thanks. Kathy's putting me up at the mill.
Here you go.
Look, why don't you stay and have breakfast? I'll open a bottle of champagne. You and Kim can have bucks fizz and scrambled eggs.
Do control yourself, Frank. We're perfectly happy as we are.
Oh, I don't know. Bucks fizz and scrambled eggs does sound delicious.
Right, don't go away. I'll crack open a bottle.
Well, you can see what sort of mood he's in about this wedding.
Oh, I'm glad I came.
Are you going to work this morning?
Of course I'm going to work.
You're late.
I know I'm late. I don't need to be told. Oh, I'm sorry. Just knackered, can't you see that?
Well, if you will sit up half the night being unreasonable.
Unreasonable? Elsa, there's nothing unreasonable about wishing to be consulted on matters that concern me and my daughter.
Oh, I notice you conveniently leave me out.
Oh, come on. You arrived back from a day in Leeds, having been for a job interview which I know nothing about.
I wanted to surprise you. I thought you'd be pleased.
Rubbish, you know exactly how I'd feel about it. And then you kindly informed me that you've been trying to fix me up with a job too.
Well, one of us has to make a move, Nick. We're stuck in a rut and it's time we did something about it.
Oh, dear, it's like talking to a brick wall. Look, I'm not moving away. I don't want to move anywhere, least of all Leeds.
Well, there's no need to shout.
Well, then listen to what I'm saying, will you? Look, I'm staying here where I belong, where I'm happy, in Beckindale.
Well, at least give my proposal some consideration, Nick. I just think that you, me and Alice would be better off away from here.
Look, I was born round here. I want Alice to grow up here. Not in some sordid block of flats in a city where we don't know anybody. OK?
Oh, just go to work, Nick. Go before I chuck something at you.
Frank, no, I've got to drive to the mill.
Nonsense, I'll drive you. At least I'm sober. Now, listen, Caroline. I want you to be totally honest with me, right?
Yes, Frank. Honest about what?
Careful, Caroline. He's up to no good.
You be quiet. Now, Caroline.
Yes, Frank.
Wouldn't you like Kathy and Chris to have a huge wedding? All the trappings? The cathedral, the choir, coach and pair, bells?
Well, that's not what they want, Frank. Kathy told me they want to keep it simple.
Whose side are you on?
Theirs. It is their wedding, after all.
There, you see. Nice try, Frank. He wants to stage manage the whole thing, but no one's going to let him.
But it's her wedding day, Caroline. The most important day of her life.
I know, but Kathy's never been comfortable with extravagance.
Trouble with you, Frank. You need something to take your mind off this wedding. And I have the very thing.
Oh, no, not work.
The new office. Time we did something about it. Like now.
Well, that's not going to do you any good.
I'm not going on a starvation diet until this afternoon.
Oh, yes. It'll take you a week just to get over that little lot.
This is good, wholesome food. You can't beat it.
Well, you better make the most of it, because it's going to be carrot juice and nuts from now on.
Shall I phone them and tell them I'm ill?
Oh, don't be so silly. Just think of it, Mr. Turner. You'll come back in 2 weeks' time a different person. And the question on everybody's lips will be, who's the skinny fella?
Yes. Yeah. Look, would you make me some more toast, just to finish off with?
Of course, Mr. Turner.
Thank you.
1 loaf for 2.
Good. Clearing up the last of the garden rubbish.
Yeah.
I want the garden and the grounds looking immaculate for next week.
Next week?
The wedding, you chump.
Oh, aye.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Come on, let's have it. You're not too keen on my son marrying your sister, are you?
Look, it doesn't bother me. I've got enough problems of my own.
I see. You want to talk about it?
No, thanks.
Ease yourself, son. Your mum's here, by the way.
Frank, I don't want flattery or anything like that, but, well, I'm a good worker, aren't I?
Yes.
See, what I'm trying to say is, you wouldn't want to lose me, would you? You can be honest, I don't mind.
No, Nick, I wouldn't want to lose you. Now get on with you.
I hope you're not stashing any goodies away in that case. Tins of corned beef, baked beans.
No, really. Would I do that?
It's a health farm you're going to, remember. They search all your cases.
They wouldn't dare. I'm paying a fortune for this.
Never mind, you'll be coming back like a will-o'-the-wisp. Oh, I nearly forgot. I've just had to turn down 2 more bookings for the restaurant for next week.
There's nothing I can do about that, is there?
You could employ a temporary chef.
Wouldn't ruin the reputation of my restaurant. No, thank you very much. But don't you think you'd better be opening the bar? No, I've got to finish packing, you see.
Going out, lad?
Yeah, I'll be back after dinner.
Anything important?
No, just a bit of business, that's all.
Farming business?
Yeah, 1 or 2 things to sort out. Nothing to worry about.
Just a minute, Bill.
What? You don't have to do that, Ma.
You can't go out with dust on you. You want to make a bad impression, wherever it is you're going.
No, Ma.
Have you thought any more about what I said, Joe? You're needed at Emmerdale. It's where you belong.
Look, you worry too much. Everything will sort itself out. You'll see.
Thought I'd come and see how you were. Gathered you might be here.
I'm usually here when I'm not at the village shop, or making tea or washing dishes.
Do you really hate it that much? What's happened, Elsa?
Look around you, Nick. What do you see?
I see nothing.
Yeah, nothing. No life, no people. Just the birds and the wind.
What's wrong with that? Some people would kill for this.
Must be mad. I do the same thing every day. See the same faces, the same 4 walls, hear the same birds singing. It drives me mad. Old people retire to the country, Nick. And I'm not ready to retire yet.
Alice is happy here.
Don't be stupid. Alice would be happy anywhere at the moment.
Oh, come on, that's not true, Elsa. And look, I've got to get back to work. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, we'll be doing it section by section. Do the infrastructure on the first half dozen, put them in, then we'll go.
You mean you can open up when there's still work going on?
That's the idea. It'll be a rolling programme for a few months. Now, you made up your mind?
I've given it thought, Frank. In fact, a hell of a lot of thought.
And you've come to say thanks, but no thanks.
Well, actually, no. I've come to accept.
Oh, that's great, Joe. You won't regret it.
I can't start straight away, mind. I want to wind things down at Emmerdale first.
Well, that suits me fine. I shan't need you until the new year, anyway.
And I'd like to know that I was in charge of everything.
I'm in charge, Joe. You're working for me.
Yeah, I know that, Frank, but if I'm the manager, I'd like to be able to manage.
Joe, if you do the job right, you'll get no interference from me. But I'm the boss.
One other thing, can we keep this strictly between ourselves? I want to tell my own family in my own time, all right?
Okay by me? I think you'll find that we're just one big happy family, so.
And I'd probably need to order some splits while you're away and all, Mr. Turner.
Well, all the order forms and things are in the drawer. Mrs. Feldman knows the system.
Right, I best leave you to your lunch then.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Caroline, my dear. What a lovely surprise.
Hello, Alan. The condemned man ate a hearty lunch, eh?
No, Carol, Now, this is Caroline, who is your predecessor, as it were, and this is Carol.
Hello, Carol. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, Caroline.
Saves him having to think, I suppose. Why don't you get Elizabeth to change her name to Carly?
No, Mrs. Nelson, I think you'd better get back to the bar now.
I'll see you later, Carol. I'll fill you in on some of his little ways.
I look forward to it.
She seems nice, Alan. You always seem to fall on your feet where staff are concerned, don't you?
No, be fair. I'm very good to my staff. Oh, but do sit down, my dear.
Thank you.
Will you have a drink?
No, thanks, Alan. I've had my share for today.
Well, you over for the wedding?
Yeah. It's a pity you're going to miss it. I'll save you some wedding cake. Whatever made you book into a health farm, Alan?
What do you know?
No, I don't know. It's most unlike you.
It was Mrs. Feldman, actually. She rather dragooned me into it.
Elizabeth?
Well, she's a very determined woman when she wants to be.
Oh, dear. Poor Alan. However will you manage?
Well, I shall just have to try. Carrot juice and lettuce leaves, I'm going to have to be very strong.
Oh, yeah?
Just the people I've been wanting to see.
Don't tell us. You've hired the band of the Scots Guard to play in the registry office.
No, but I see you like this one, Kath. Now, you're getting married at Houghton Registry Office, right?
Right.
Well, you're going to have to come back here, get changed, pick up your suitcases before you go away.
Come on, Frank, get on with it.
I will have cleared all the office stuff out of the sitting room by then.
We haven't even got any new premises yet, Dad.
Well, don't worry. I've got an estate agent onto it right now. So, we shall have our sitting room back. Plenty of room, see?
So you'll invite the whole of Beckendale, Houghton and Connelton?
No, don't be ridiculous. Just those people who couldn't make the ceremony. And one or two business clients.
Do we have any choice here?
This is slowly turning into a circus, Dad.
Great idea, though. Kim will love it.
I suppose the master of the foxhounds will be coming as well now.
Oh, never mind, Chris. You can always sit next to the Bishop of Houghton.
Will you still be here when I get back from the health farm?
I should think so, Alan. I can hardly miss seeing the new slimline Turner now, can I?
You're going to get quite a surprise. Well, I hope the wedding goes well.
Thank you, Alan.
Goodbye, my dear.
Goodbye.
So everything's going all right. You're enjoying it.
I love it, Annie. I really do.
Oh, you look well enough on it, any road.
Mind you, it's no doddle. I'm up half the night trying to get some of the essays done.
Aye. It's a hard life being a student.
I bet Michael can't wait to see you.
Oh, I hope so. I've rung him at home. He's not there.
I'll get you some tea. You're bound to be hungry.
She's been baking all day, love. Worried you're wasting away.
How is she?
Oh, she's bearing up. Won't sit down, though. On the go all the time. Hence the cakes.
What's that?
Oh, nothing, man.
I'm not an idiot, you know. I can tell when people are talking about me.
Sorry, Annie. We care, that's all.
I know. But just remember, I've lost a friend, not my mind.
Where is she, Ma?
Where have you been?
Oh, just sorting out some business. Look, come upstairs to your room. I'll show you some decorating I've done.
I hope you haven't spoilt it. I liked it as it was.
Well, some things have to change, Rachel.
She seems a very nice woman, Mrs. Bates.
Ah, yes. Yes, she's an excellent woman. Don't get many of her to the pound.
I'm surprised she stuck it so long working here.
Stuck it. Caroline and I had a very satisfactory relationship.
So I heard.
A working relationship, Carol. Right, so I think that's everything. You quite happy?
Yes, I think so. What about the keys, though, Mr. Turner? I certainly need them.
Oh, yes. Yes, I think I left them in the back room. now.
Oh, thanks.
Right, and I'll see you in a fortnight.
Right, take care now. And no sneaking out for chocolate.
Of course not. As if I would.
Hey, you know Mum's back.
Yeah, so.
Why don't you and Elsa come round tonight for a meal? Mum's dying to see the baby. What do you reckon?
Look, just leave it, babe. Tell Mum I'll see you tomorrow.
Come on, Nick, there'd only be the four of us.
Forget about it, all right? I'm not in the mood.
Okay. What's wrong?
Elsa went for a job interview yesterday.
Am I supposed to be pleased or what?
In Leeds.
Leeds? It's miles away.
I know. And while she was there, she was kind enough to make inquiries for a job for me, too.
Are you kidding?
I wish I was.
Thank you.
I demand to see the manager. Those scales of yours are totally inaccurate.
How many have you done now?
11. Just 4 more to go.
That's brilliant. I reckon if we do 30 and only half of them reply, we'll still get 75 quid. We could have a brilliant meal with that.
Be a change from our mates cooking.
What are you two up to?
No, love. Not at all.
Seems like an awful lot of hard work for Nouse.
Did Fatty get away all right?
Oh, he certainly did. I made sure of it.
He'll be back tomorrow. No food, no drink and lots of exercise. He'll be begging them to send him home.
Do you know, I almost feel sorry for him.
Yeah, it'll do him good.
So where have you been all day?
All day, why?
Well, I rang about half a dozen times. You weren't there.
Well, I've got to get out of the house sometimes. I'd go mad otherwise.
Shame about that sales rep interview.
Yeah, just missed it by that much.
Never mind. Don't let it get you down.
No, I'm fine. It just gets a bit frustrating having all this spare time on my hands.
I can imagine. So what do you do with this time you've got?
Hang out, nothing much.
Never mind. You got me to entertain you now.
Come on, Chris. Where are we going for our honeymoon?
I thought you weren't interested.
Oh, I'm a bit interested, I suppose.
I told you, a little caravan by the seaside. How simple do you want to keep it?
Oh, not too simple. I mean, if you wanted to splash out a little bit, you could.
Don't tell me I've got carte blanche. That's highly dangerous. It could ruin our relationship.
Oh, fair's fair. I've got my way over the wedding. You have your way over the honeymoon. Chris, we're getting married in 7 days. 7 days.
Come on. I'll drop you home.
What are those two doing?
Oh, heaven knows. They say they're raising money for their birthday celebrations, but how, I don't know.
Another pint, love, and an orange juice.
All finished now, are we?
Oh, aye, we are.
Finished what?
Note, lad, note.
All right. Oh, by the way, did Turner say any more about my tips before he left?
No, he didn't, but he did leave these behind. Oh. Tuck in. Good evening, Lynn. Your usual, is it?
Yes, thanks. What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter, why?
Hi, Michael. Rachel. See, she's still here.
What do you mean still here? She lives here.
Yeah, I wish she didn't.
Look, keep your voice down. She'll hear you.
I'm surprised she's not over here, fawning all over you, trying to make me jealous. Nice to see you, Rach. How's college? University. It's fine, thank you.
One long round of parties and social occasions, eh? You must be terribly bored in Beckendale.
It has its attractions.
Now, how are you, Michael? I haven't seen you in ages.
Do you want a drink, Lynn?
Lovely. My usual, thanks.
Hello, Becken. Oh, hello, Alan. What can I do for you?
I'm talking to you from this
so-called health farm. It's dreadful, Caroline. I mean, talk about prisoner cell block H. I think I'm being watched. They probably think I'm going to eat the telephone. Look, please come and rescue me.
Don't be paranoid, Alan. You told me you were going to be strong, remember?
I'm too weak with hunger to be strong. I shall probably be dead with malnutrition by tomorrow. Please help me, please. Good evening. Caroline, something's just come up. Stash. I'm so sorry.
She's dropped off at last. Shall I make some tea?
Not for me, thanks. I thought we could talk.
Go round in circles talking, Nick. I'm sick of it.
But we have a problem here, Elsa. And it needs solving.
You have a problem, you mean? I haven't. My mind's made up.
You're dead set on moving to Leeds, then?
For the 100th time, Nick, yes, I am.
Well, I'm not coming. And that's that.
I don't want to live in Beckendale. I don't want to hurt you. It's the last thing I want to do.
Well, why do this then, Elsa? Why?
These past few months, we've grown poles apart, Nick, and you know it.
I just want to make you happy.
You're only making it worse, don't you see? We both want different things in life. You're happy going to work, coming home, sitting in front of the telly, falling asleep, and then setting off again next morning.
I thought that's what you wanted too. You used to.
People change. I've changed. I need to enjoy life a bit more, Nick. Not stagnate in a dressing gown and slippers. I'm 19, for God's sake. 19! I fell for Alice, and I know it was my mistake as well as yours. But I've never been anywhere. I've never done anything. I've never even really earned my own living.
But that's just it. I earn enough for all three of us.
I know you do, Nick. You do your best. I'd never complain about you. It's just this. All of it. It isn't enough. Not for me, anyway.
You're not moving to Leeds, Elsa. I won't let you.
I'm going to Leeds, Nick.
What about Alice?
She's coming too. You're welcome to join us, but we're going, with or without you.